Good morning, you guys. Thank you for turning the dial over to me reading stuff. I am Robin O'Neill. I'm an artist, and I'm someone who loves to share, no matter what it is. I like to share my French fries. I like to share bags of Doritos when we're on a road trip with each other. I love to share pieces of my heart. I'll give you change when you need to feed your meter. I'll share a little Carmex when your lips are dry. I'll share my wireless password. I'll share my melatonin when you spend the night and can't sleep. And in terms of this podcast and what I share here, it's simply poetry. And hopefully a little comfort and understanding via the words of other writers. Writers I love. You know, before I get to the writers I love, I need to share with you a public event I'll be emceeing here in LA this Friday evening. It starts at 7:30, I believe. It's a part of AWP. For those of you who don't know, AWP stands for the Association of Writers and Writing Programs. And every year they have a big conference. It happens to be here in Los Angeles this week, March 30th to April 2nd. And I am going to be emceeing a reading at 7:30 Friday night. This is through the New School's Lit magazine. I've done the cover for their newest issue, which I'm very honored and excited about. What else? And I will bring the noise to the reading event they are hosting with several readers that you're all going to love. It's also coinciding with readings from a literary cult that I happen to be a part of. It's called Dark Fucking Wizard. This is all an event called Camp Real Pants. There's going to be a fake campfire. There's going to be pizza. I will put a link to all the events and times and writers involved. And I will be tweeting about this a bunch this week, as always. You can check me out on Twitter or Instagram. Find me at Robin_O'Neill. I'm spelled ROBYN_ONEIL. Moving on. You may remember when my friend, who is such a sweetheart, Mark Václaviak, was kind enough to give me the Charles Simic book that won Simic a Pulitzer Prize. It's called The World Doesn't End, published in 1990. This is a Harvest book. I never got a chance to read you as many poems from this one as I wanted to, and I'm currently coming at you from a secret mystery location, and I traveled with this book. I have now read it from front to back at least, I'm not exaggerating, it seems like 8 to 10 times. And I'm dying to read you more from here. So let's do that now. You know, I say it a lot, prose poetry is a particular love of mine. And this is one of the most highly regarded books of prose poetry out there. Simic was born in 1938. He's a Serbian-American poet and translator. He became one of my favorite writers here recently. So let's do this. These poems don't really have names. They're referred to by their first lines. The two I'm going to read to you today, they're from part 2 of The World Doesn't End. In a forest of question marks, you were no bigger than an asterisk. Oh, the season of the mists. Someone blew the hunting horn. The dictionary said you were a sign indicating an omission. Then it changed the subject abruptly and spoke of asterisms, which supposedly have to do with crystals showing a star-like luminous figure. You didn't believe a word of it. The question marks had valentines carved on their trunks so you wouldn't look up and notice the ropes. Greasy ropes with baby nooses. Whew, all right. Okay, the next one. Here we go. Everything's foreseeable. Everything has already been foreseen. What has been fated cannot be avoided. Even this boiled potato, this fork, this chunk of dark bread, this thought too. My grandmother sweeping the sidewalk knows that. She says there's no God, only an eye here or there that sees clearly. The neighbors are too busy watching TV to burn her as a witch. I don't know how I come out of that and talk to you again. I just want to say thank you to the Beverly Hills Public Library for first introducing me to Charles Simic, and I want to say thank you, Mark, for always being supportive and kind and for being so generous to give me this book. As I say goodbye to you all, I want you to know that you deserve to be happy. You should continue showing as much kindness to others as you can possibly muster. You will continue to heal, and you should be drinking more water. I'll be honest with you. Consider this an audio hug from me to you. Here's to your improving mental health and to mine. I'm getting better all the time. I love you very much, and I'll see you guys on Thursday.